Except a human being, there are how many creatures, even they do not carry their provisions. As we human, we carry our provisions. We have wallet in our pocket, we have debit card, we have saving account, we have deposit account, we have many insurance just for the life, for the future. We carry, we save our future provisions. But Allah says, وَكَأَيٍّ مِّن دَابَّةٍ, how many creatures on this earth, لَا تَحْمِلُ رِزْقَهَا, they do not carry their provisions. Allah says, Allahu yarzuquha, Allah provides them the provisions. Beloved brothers, Allah has 99 beautiful names, and one of name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ar-Razzaq. Ar-Razzaq, it means that the one who provides the provision. Ar-Razzaq, it means that who has undertaken the provisions of creatures. It's called Ar-Razzaq, and it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's one of beautiful and attributes name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called himself, Allah says, Allahu khairur raziqin, Allah is the best of providers. And the proof that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of providers is that when an embryo or a fetus reaches 4 months in the mother's womb, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends an angel with the souls, and Allah commands this angel to write down the provisions of this fetus, this man who is gonna come in this world after in few days. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands him to write down his death, his life, and his goodness, and his badness, and his taqdir, his provisions, his predestination. Everything has been written during when a fetus, when a son or daughter or an embryo just reaches 4 months in his mother's womb. So, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, referring this quotation, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Ayyuhan nas ittaqullaha wa ajmilu fi talab, and fa inna nafsan lan tamuta hatta tastawfiya aw hatta tastakmila rizqaha." Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that Jibreel has told me that no man, no any soul will die until he consumes all its provision, all its rizq, what is written in his mother's womb. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Wa ajmilu fit talab." O people, be moderate and be reasonable in seeking provisions. And indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has fixed for him that no any man, no any woman in this earth, they never die until they reaches and they eat or consume their own provisions, my brothers. So if it is the reality, so why a thief man should steal? Why a man should take a bribe? Why a man should take interest? If it is the reality, why a man should cheat another to earn money? Why a man still chooses the haram way to more earning? So if it is the reality, and if this fact was in anyone's heart, and specifically any Muslim's heart, so he never do this. He never disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in seeking provisions and rizq, and he never have dared Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to transgress and fall into the provisions. My brothers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not only Allah says regarding the human being that I have taken the duty and responsibility of providing the provisions, but also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Allah assured about the animals, every kind of moving creatures. Allah says that I have taken the responsibility of providing the provisions, the rizq for you. And Allah says, وَكَأَيٍّ مِّن دَابَّةٍ لَا تَحْمِلُ رِزْقَهَا اللَّهُ يَرْزُقُهَا. How many moving creatures in this earth? Allah says, "La tahmilu rizqaha." They do not carry their provisions. Allah says, "Allahu yarzuquha." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides for him also. My brothers, except the human being, if we look at the other creatures, Allah says, "La tahmilu rizqaha." They do not have hand, they do not have pocket in which the wallet the wallet or the money bag containing the credit card or debit card. Allah says, La tahmiru rizqaha. Except the human being, there are how many creatures, even they do not carry their provisions. As we human, we carry our provisions. We have wallet in our pocket. We have debit card. We have saving account. We have deposit account. We have many insurance just for the life, for the future. We carry, we save our future provisions. But Allah says, وَكَأَيٍّ مِّن دَابَّةٍ. How many creatures on this earth, لَا تَحْمِلُ رِزْقَهَا. They do not carry their provisions. Allah says, Allahu yarzuquha. Allah provides them the provisions, my brothers. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says also that وَمَا مِن دَابَّةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَّا عَلَى اللَّهِ رِزْقُهَا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guarantees, not a favor like that Allah grant or Allah not, it's Allah's choice. But Allah says with guarantee that وَمَا مِن دَابَّةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ. There is no creatures on the earth and that illa ala Allahi rizquha, but upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is its provisions, my brothers. So if this fact and Allah's this statement really engrave in our heart, really is in our heart, no any Muslims just chooses the haram way or cheat another to earn money or to earn more income in haram way, in provisions way. If he believes that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sets our RIZK, our provisions for me, and I never die. My brothers, I would like to refer here a quotation of Hassan al-Basri. He was a tabi. He says that I found 90 times that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran about the RIZK, about the provisions. But I only found one single time in the Quran that Allah says, Ash-shaytanu ya'idukumul faqra wa ya'murukum al-fahsha. Allah says in one single time in the Quran that only shaitan, only devils just threaten you, only devils just shows you the crisis and al-faqra, promise you with poverty. There are another fact about the RIZK, that is Allah says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just level up, divided his RIZK. He made it different levels. Allah says, Inna rabbaka yabsutu rizqa liman yasha'u wa yaqdiru lahu innahu kana bi'ibadihi khabiran basira. Indeed, your Lord extend provisions for whom he wills and restricts it for whom he wills. So my brothers, it is the mechanism of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah has provided some people more wealth and more earning, but another side Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also some people Allah restricts for some people to give him more provisions. So the reason, there are many mystery behind that, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala level different categories in these people. It is the good example. If everyone will be the richer, everyone, if the people in this world would be millionaires, so no one care another. So you never find any people, any dependent people to you. So if anyone would be the Bill Gates, so there will no one any E9 worker. There will be no one any this employment system in this Korea. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala measured and Allah balanced this world. Allah knows better than us that why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala levels up different categories. Some people has more money, some country has more wealth, but another country has no more wealth. It is the system of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We cannot imagine. And another fact, Allah says, وَلَوْ بَسَطَ اللَّهُ الرِّزْقَ لِعِبَادِهِ لَبَغَوْا فِي الْأَرْضِ. If Allah has greatly extended provisions for his slave, they would have committed oppressions. Also, there are many other mysteries behind the leveling criteria regarding the provisions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Barakallahu lana wa lakum fil Qur'anil azim wa nafa'ana wa iyyakum bil ayati wa dhikril hakim.